Good morning, people. I somehow set up the time so it's going to be 8 o'clock tonight rather than 8 o'clock in the morning. I can't do 8 o'clock on a Sunday night because Anna's got school the following day. But I'm here now, 8 a.m. my normal time, which I prefer doing this time in the morning, so it's good. Anna's still awake. If she wakes up, I'm going to have to run off quickly. I'm not expecting anybody in the chat today because of I've done the time settings incorrectly, and I don't mind admitting to my mistakes. We can't always be perfect, can we? Anyway, guys, let's get on with the show. Pictures of the week, climate, markets, BTC, precious metals, news, falling over in Patia, Anna's first trade, nomadic life, and yeah, just the normal stuff really, but it's been limited because of me falling over. Hello, Joe. How you doing? All right there? It's a bit of a... I don't think anyone would come into the chat because I got the times wrong today. There you go. Well, here we go. Let's get on with the slideshow. So, this is some of the food I've had in the week. Very nice lemon meringue, creme brulee, and the tricolor salad, the basil, tomato, and mozzarella. And this is a tuna salad, which is very, very nice. This is a proper European salad, this, which is very hard to get here. And then I popped into Haru in the week, you know, at the usual quality food. And then Pry went fishing. That's her in the middle. Then one day me and her had breakfast, and me on the left there enjoying a massage while Anna was in the playground. These big massage chairs are very, very, very pleasant. They go for about 300,000 for a new one, and I'm not going to buy one now, but I'm tempted going forward. And when I was in Haru, this is the Wagyu beef. Very, very nice, this Wagyu beef. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And here's dear Anna in the new playground in Rayong. We've got a new playground in Rayong. Unfortunately, it's 2 years too late. But better late than never, because she's making the most of it. We're up there every day after school. And went into Casa Pascual. Very nice, as you all know. And this is the food at Pascual. So this is pancakes with a creme fraiche mixed with mango. Very, very nice. And then on the right, you got all the cured hams. And on the left, you got a nice 3-egg omelette, bacon, more cured ham. And this on the left is a bean shoot salad. Gorgeous. And the bread in there is unbelievable because it's all freshly made. Hello, Nikki. How you doing? Hope you're well. And pink waving. Yeah, sorry. It's really hard when I'm doing this. Yeah, so this is a lovely picture for my immigration visa. And here on the left, and you can see me with a bandage there. So that was the, yeah, fun. Popped into an Indian one day, had a really nice Indian meal, like chicken tikka and Bombay aloo, taka dal, and naan bread. And this is dear John here, and I wish you all the best, John. You're off to Australia in the next few days, and we'll miss you and AJ and Meow and Jim as well. And here they are. So it's like Meow, Jim, AJ, Pry, and we all went up to Valley View restaurant last week. Peaky Blinders, I didn't make it, guys. Sorry about that. I was injured. And then Valley View restaurant, as always, this way's good in there. You can get your car hire there as well. So, and a nice breakfast there, and a great Sunday roast there as well. And it's always worth a visit because it's like the best Sunday roast in the area. If you ever need to contact me, you can always scan this QR code, and that is my line ID. And few people like email me saying, what do I do for life insurance or health insurance? I do it for this guy here, Hammer Insurance, Michael. And it's very, very good, very reasonably priced. And on the left, this is a pharmaceutical company where they deliver your pharmacists pharmaceuticals by go, and you can get free medical consultations on there as well. So for somebody like me who doesn't like using doctors, that's ideal. If you're in the expert links, descriptions, health cover, visas, etc., they're all down below in the description. Just be careful. A lot of these adverts are appearing in Facebook. I reported both of these. These are both fraudulent, and Facebook lets them put them on. They're basically trying to give legal advice and financial advice in Thailand, and it's illegal. Yeah. So I've reported both these companies, but I'm doing this every week. This one on the left, and companies like this, all they want to do is get hold of your pension and steal it. You're not going to get no benefits. So do yourselves a favour. If you've got a pension in the UK, really think twice about transferring it anywhere without going to an actual independent financial advisor in the UK or in America before you start transferring pensions. These guys in the middle, they might look nice in the suit and everything else. I'm telling you now, I'm calling them out. They're scum. The ones on the right, wealth planners, how to reduce your tax, like UK, because I'm English, so I'll get the UK adverts, but no doubt if you was American, you'd probably get this bullshit as well. How to reduce your UK inheritance, Yeah, how you do it, you go and see an independent financial advisor. You don't get financial advice off of fucking Facebook. Unbelievable. Anyway, it really pisses me off. The scammers are still about. I keep on reporting them, and they piss me off. These guys really, really piss me off. And that's about it, really, for that one. So come back. So, yep, there I am. Yeah. Hello, Nikki. How are you? Let me put me. You doing well? Hope you're doing well, Nikki. Yeah. And, the only reason why I use Facebook, Nikki, is because my mum. If it wasn't for Facebook, I would. If it wasn't for Facebook, because if not, my mum can't see me because she don't. It's it's shit, really. But that's life for you, isn't it? But these people are real scumbags because they're just trying to get out to have. Some of these people have got like things like life-ending cancers, and all they're trying to do is just trying to nick their money, and it's a disgrace. And I can't believe the government's not doing more about it in the UK, in America. Just makes me laugh. It does really, really annoy me. I hate people being scammed. When you look at all the guys who we meet up at Peaky Blinders, none of those guys are scammers. They're all like financially independent. Everyone's financially independent there. No one's ever asked to borrow $1 off me. They're just straight up guys. No one asks for me to go into business with them. It's just we meet up every Friday, once a week, and to be honest with you, once a week is enough for not only them, it's enough for me as well. I don't want to meet up no more than that, and that's the way it goes. But when you guys come over, like Jake, then I normally meet him like 2-3 times a week. Right, slideshow. Here we go from the beginning. Anyway, that's my rant. I'm getting off my box now about the scammers. This is the view. This was my view yesterday. You can see this big boat out there. That's a big gas boat because we've got this massive pier that goes out about 6 kilometres. And that's a massive. But the view here, I'm telling you, once I get a little bit older, I don't think I'm going to move on to my land. I think my wife will, but I won't. I'll probably just stay here. She can come down and take care of me. I'm just going to sit on my balcony overlooking the sea every day because it's absolutely stunning. And if you want to end your life, as in like without committing suicide or being stupid, without drinking yourself to death or smoking yourself to death, my balcony, I reckon that view's worth $1 million. And the rains, we are still dry down here in Bang Chang, Rayong and Chonburi. We're having very little rain. All the storms are going above us. Plenty of rain up north, but they need it anyway because they have rice fields, so they need as much water as they can get. Down the south here, we've got no rice fields whatsoever. Hello, Tim. How you doing? All right then, my friend. You doing well? Yes, they're getting rain up there. You're getting rain up north, Tim, up in Udon, Tardy. Anyway, so that's it for that. This is the forecast going forward. So all these weeks, all these days, I've left this up with all the previous days, like the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th. They forecast rain every day on this forecast, and we didn't see one bloody. We saw about 2 or 3 drops, and that was about it. And that was yesterday. Today, so looking at temperatures really of between 25 to 33, which is not bad. The weather's really nice here at the moment. It's really, really pleasant. It feels like it's more like March rather than August. We should be having more rain, but next month we will definitely have more rain, hopefully. We desperately, desperately need it. Only a drizzle here, not a hard rain. So that's really hard on the rice fields where you are in, Tim. Fucking hell, that's crazy. We need more rain, so... Anyway, the elephant's still going. As you can see, the elephant's very, very happy. And the king, God bless him, he brought this elephant back from Ceylon or Sri Lanka, or whatever you want to call it. And now he's a very happy elephant. Now he's back home and he's recovered from his wounds. And I just put his picture up every week because I love elephants. News of the week. Yeah, so I'm being a bit lazy here. This all comes from Patia 103 FM News, which is an excellent source of news for me in the local area. So we've had Indians having punch-ups over a girl. This is 2 Indians having a fight with each other over a girl. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. When you come to Thailand, be sabai, you're going to get bloody locked up. And then the China, I think the China dam failed. So the Mekong up there is getting quite flooded. Then we've got the Kuwaiti tourists. It ain't just Kuwaiti, it's anyone from the Middle East. They kind of come here, the sun gets to their head, they lose the plot. They come over here and they just hire these massive bikes and just run round and cause chaos. I don't see it, but allegedly they cause chaos. And yesterday apparently there was loads of roadblocks in Pattaya blocking these bikes and checking everything. On the right-hand side, this is around Soy 12 in John TM. The people are complaining because people are going down there and drinking on the beach all night. Well, if you build a very nice beach, that's what's going to happen. People are going to go to the beach and enjoy themselves at night, especially when you put floodlights up above them. So all the beaches are all lit up at night. So people just going down there and drinking all night, not going to work the following day. Spanish tourists, yep. He kills his Colombian boyfriend here on Thai Island. Not only that, he throws him into the freezer and butchers him. Unbelievable. Anyway, he's been caught, so he won't be seeing the light of day. Again, the boy raced us. And then on the right-hand side, there was a really bad fire here. I don't know how long ago, but well over a year ago. And they're saying it's peanuts compensation in Satahip for the Inferno survivors. So basically what they're saying is if you was in that and you survived, you're not going to get no thing. There you go. Drunken Brit, dad and son licking their wounds after the brawl. Well, this is what happens when you're an arsehole. So when you go to a bar, if you haven't got enough money, don't go into the bar. If you can't afford to spend it, then there's consequences, So it's all right bringing your son over here, but if you want to be a tosser, you're going to get beaten up, and that's as good as it gets on that, really. We've got a long weekend. It's the Queen Mother's birthday this weekend. God bless her. And we've had another long weekend. So I think this month we've had about 3 long weekends because of royal family birthdays, which is excellent, And did you see all that or not? Did I share that? Did I share those screens or not? Anyway, that was about it really on that. And then Here we go. 1 second. I thought I was prepared this morning. Obviously not. And don't forget, this is not financial advice. Please do your own research. Please do your own research before you do any investments. It's really important that you really do that, because there's too many scammers out there. Anyway, so this is like the Thai baht exchange, which I do every week, and a few financials, nothing heavy. How are we going? Right. So I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is just a bit of financial fun. Platinum swing trade. Yep. If you're looking for value, you know, people do long-term investments and they think it's the best way forward. And I'm not going to disagree with them. You know, Warren Buffett does it and he loves it. But for me, it isn't. So I'm going to give you a typical example here. If I had money in Apple a year ago, I've got 5.52%. This is, Amazon. So Amazon's one of the top performing shares, apparently. This doesn't pay any dividends. Yeah. So a year ago, it was 130, and now it's 138. And that's a profit margin of 5.52%. I don't see what the value is in that, because inflation's running higher. So you basically, anyone who's had their money in Amazon over the last year is in deficit. So what I'm doing is, when I invest, I'm looking for value, and that's why I trade platinum, palladium, and natural gas at the moment, because it's so low. But it's still a good thing to be in. If somebody wants to be in this, great. You know what I mean? If you want to grab 5% a year for the next 20 years, and that will compound, that's still going to be a fairly good investment for you. This is how I swing trade. So I go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And by trading this way, I can basically, my portfolio on platinum, I can increase by over 100% every year. Yeah, so this is by technically swing trading. So on this one here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 trades there within a year. So within that year, I would actually double the size of my portfolio. So it makes no difference whether it's like $10,000 or whether it's $200,000. I would actually double that figure by trading. If I traded that without leverage, the full amount, I would double my investment. And that's how I trade. USD versus a Thai baht. Yeah, we're looking good, but I think this is going to dip on Monday. So if you need to exchange any money on Monday, do it today on Wise. We've got up the dollars. The world economy is not good because of the debt. So everybody's running to the US dollar because the interest rates there are higher. So it's safer to have your money in treasuries there than anywhere else in the world. So God bless America. Canada. That looks like it could rebound here off the moving average. If I was changing money and I was Canadian, I needed money this week, I'd probably take that today because it's over 26. Over 26, I'm happy with. Australian, that could also bounce. I reckon it may go down, but there's a lot of buying pressure to the upside. So Monday it could go either way. Hopefully it'll go back up. But again, at 26.117, I would take that today. Hello, Andrea. Swiss franc against the Thai baht. Yep, I would change this money today as well. Again, this is looking like it's going to just fall off tomorrow a little bit. But it could bounce off this moving average. See, this moving average here is a very, very strong support line. And that's how charts work. The euro, exactly the same. So I will change that today. GB pounds, well, what can I say? GB pounds, again, that's bouncing off, but at 44.6, you know, anything above 44.5, I'd be happy with taking. And it looks like it's on the climb a little bit. So one way or the other. Crude oil heading to, it could go down to 82, but then it will bounce back up again. I honestly see, I thought crude oil was going to be $50 a barrel by the end of the year. To me, it's looking closer to 100. And this is going to give us massive inflation moving forward. So where all the governments are telling us inflation's finished, I don't believe it. I believe it's still going forward. Natural gas, well, my entry point, as I've said, if you go back to my previous videos, you can check this because I don't lie. My previous entry was 2.64. I took profit at $3. My profit margin was 13%. So you can see the difference on that one trade for me compared to if I'm my money in Amazon. There's no comparison. The following day, so I took my money at this green circle. Then I think it was the day after, it got smashed again. It didn't get smashed to my entry point because my entry point's lower than this chart, but it still got smashed. So I went back in again because it took a drop of 9.66%. So when it got down to here, I was back in at 2.71. So that's my new entry point. So that I could just sit on that because there's only one way to go with that this long term. Is upwards. So what I'm doing with natural gas, I'm taking my profits on the way up, and I will, whatever money profit I will take start to finish, I will double it on the way. These are good profit margins for me. You know, these are very, very, very good profit margins. But I don't use leverage. Yeah. So this was the day I took my profit. So the day I took my profit this was this week. I was sitting there. I was just laying on the sofa. I couldn't do a lot because I was stiff as a board. So I came in. This is my 13% profit. Yeah, so I took the profit up here. This is just very, very nice. And I closed the trade, but then I went back in a day later. Gold is still high, and I want it to go down to about 1910 really. Hopefully, the US dollar is getting strong. The US dollar gets strong, then the precious metals get weak. Silver, again, this is bubbling along. I'm looking to enter at 2.25. At the moment, we're at 2.7. So I need it to drop half a dollar. If this drops half a dollar, I will go in on that and do a nice swing trade and earn some very, very easy money. Platinum just goes up and down like an oil's drawers. And that's what I like about it. But this was a swing trade I've done in a week. And went in at 894. A few of the guys within the line, I let them know when I went in. And I took profit at 916. Now, I could have waited and taken more profit on this. But remember what my policy is. Greed is not good. And the reason why I took my profit there is because even though the line was well above, can you see it? That line, that blue line, is still telling me it's going up. But the reason why I took the profit was it was end of day in London, and that's really important. So I'll close the trade. So this was like 9 o'clock at night or something. And I just took it. I went, well, I'm happy with the profit. Thank you very much indeed. 2.46%. I'm not going to get that in one day in a bank, am I? So that's very, very nice. Palladium, again, I've done a palladium trade, and this was for Anna. Anna's entry point was 206. She closed at 294, just over a day of trading, and she took 7.29% profit. She took more profit in one day than if she'd had her money in the bank in the UK for 10 years. That shows you how low what they pay you back in the banks in the UK. So she got 7.29 profit. I started her off a trading account, and so this trading account she can't cash anything out of it until she's 21 or 18 or something like that. So I basically control it, but then I will pass it over to her. But she's doing the trades. So Anna done this trade. She's starting to understand the charts, and she can't get enough of it. Because you know the reason why? Because she don't want to work. BTC, again, goes up and down, but it's going across. BTC, I've only owned one, and I wouldn't sell it, but I keep it just for diversity. And they're just waiting for an ETF approval. When that happens, this is going to fly. This is going to fly, and it is going to happen. So just hold on to your shorts there, BTC owners. Nasdaq, this is going up and down like the AI things bust a little. I see this going upwards on Monday. But remember, like 20% of the workforce in Europe and like Wall Street and UK, they're on holiday in August. You know, this is when Europe comes to a standstill, and you can see this on the volumes down here. There's no volume here. So it makes the market very, very volatile because it doesn't take a lot of money to make the market go up. And on the recession watch, I still believe we are here. So we're still waiting for the first Fed cut. So I reckon we could even have a Fed raise just here, the next one down. And then they will hold again, and then we'll have the Fed cut. Once we have the Fed cut, between 12 and 9 months later, we're going to have a 40% reduction in the S&P 500. S&P 500, I still see this going up. It looks weak on Friday again, and this is due to holidays. You see, as soon as it's here early August, all the business people go on holiday, so it's got no volume. So it's fallen down here and it's going down. But I still see the S&P 500 going up 6.64% before it gets shorted. When it gets to 4763, that figure, mark my words, and I've not got this figure off of anybody else, it's just me solely looking at the charts, so I could be totally wrong. I'm just looking at the charts, and what the charts are telling me, this is telling me that when the charts get to 4763, so if you wait for the charts to get to 4760, get the fuck out, because you're going to get smashed down, because you're not going to get past that top. That top is too strong, you know. And if you do go past that top, you'll be above it for a day. There'll be too many people taking profit, you know, because people take profit on the way up. All the sensible ones do. On the Dixie, a lot of people said, oh, the Dixie's finished, it's finished. And my policy is never bet against the US dollar or against the USA. I see the US dollar getting stronger, which in line will bring gold down, and I will be a happy person. Bring silver down, bring platinum down, bring palladium down, because this is marvelous for me for swing trading. So for me, you know, I'm going to get a few trades in this year. You know, I'm going to do quite well, I think. This is the Exodus Pyramid, which I show every week. So I believe in gold. I also believe in retail property if you've got no debt against it. So if you own retail property and you rent it out, I believe it's a great investment. So I've put that in. And if you've got just an empty house, then that's not an investment. That's a liability. But if you've got a rented property with a tenant, that is great investment. But gold's still better. Then you've got paper money, treasury bills, government bonds, and all the rest of it up there. It's all bullshit. Again, not a financial advisor. It's just the way it is. Yes, I do. Have a look at the whole indicator. Okay, I'll have a look at that. Is that on Trading View? Is that on Trading View? You don't know. Anyway, sorry I fucked up the time today this morning, but there you go. Thanks for coming in. But I say it's a bit of a short show today because I ain't got that many pictures because I ain't been out a lot because I had an injury. So I wake up in the morning and I'm a little bit stiff, and I wanted to do a little bit of travelling this week. So I'm not going to be around this week either. So I'll see all the guys in the Peaky Blinders on about the 25th, I think, somewhere around there. Anyway, great seeing everybody. My hand's getting better, but it's my right leg, left leg. Please don't send me no money. I don't need it. I'm rich enough. I've pulled my shoulder, both my shoulder, my arm, my inner arm. Every day I'm finding a new bruise, but this is your age, isn't it? When you're an old bastard like me, you're going to suffer. So Look at the whole indicator. Right, I will look at that. I'll write that down. Have a look. Guys, until next week, have a fantastic week. Live small, dream big, and really look at your finances. Ciao. Adios. Hasta luego. Great seeing you. Thank